Hey guys, Tyler here from SunFrog Shirts, and today I wanted to talk about some of the results that may be coming in from the paid ad campaigns that we put together, and actually how easy it is to kind of determine whether or not the money that you're putting into your ads is worth the investment, or whether or not you should try a new ad set. And it can be confusing because there's a lot of information out there, and there may be some confusing lingo, LAL, CPC, PPE, that you may not totally understand yet. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to as how much money you've spent versus how much money you've made. And those are really the only two numbers that you need to know when you're looking at whether or not you should keep ads running or not. So to get started, let's go ahead and head over to our ads manager over on Facebook. And here you'll see that ad campaign that we had built in a previous video. And you're going to see some numbers here. You see results, you see 3 post engagements, you see it's reached about 50 people. You see it's costed about 12 cents per engagement, and this already might start to be a bit confusing. So there's really only one number that we have to look at, and it's this amount spent right here, this 37 cents. Now I normally like to run ads for at least 2 to 3 days so that Facebook has enough time to optimize them. And I prefer to just run $20 spent. I'll compare that $20 I spent to the number of sales that I have over on SunFrog. Now the other thing I'd like to caution everyone about is running too many ads when you're new to paid ads. And what I mean is it's going to be very confusing if you are trying to run 15 or 20 ads on your first go. So what I would recommend is that you pick one design in one ad campaign and then compare your data over on SunFrog. So to determine whether or not this 37 cents we spent is going to be worth it, head over to our SunFrog Manager page. I'm actually going to go to the graph report, which you can find under Traffic and Graph Report. And this is a very simple overview of day-to-day activity specific to your affiliate ID number, this number up here. And we'll see here that it's broken down into views and sales. So let's say that 37 cents was for today. If we look at today's sales, we see that there's 28 sales. And comparing that to 37 cents spent, this would be a very clear indication that this ad campaign is working for us, because we know that 28 sales is definitely, we've definitely earned more on these 28 sales than on the 37 cents that we spent. Now, conversely, if we were to go look at this number and see that we spent $20 and we went over to our graph report and that we saw we made 0 sales, that's an ad campaign that I'm going to kill. Even if it had 1 or 2 sales, it's not profitable, so I'm gonna get rid of it. We really want to see positive earnings for our sales to the amount that we've spent. And as long as our sales number is higher than the amount of money that we've spent, then we have a profitable ad campaign, and we can continue to let that thing run for as long as it's profitable. The other cool thing on the graph report page too is you can actually also see your top performing designs. So if you are running multiple ad campaigns on different designs, you can see how well each design is performing to determine whether or not you want to continue running ads for an individual design. So really, all we have to look at is our amount spent versus our sales. And those are the only 2 numbers that you have to look at to determine whether or not the money you're putting into that ad is worth it or not. So in this video, we covered how to determine whether or not the ad money you're spending is worth your time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.